All right, thanks for tuning in to part two. I've had more questions than last week, so you're gonna have to extend this. If you haven't noticed from part one, this is the uncut. I'm feeling under the weather, so I don't really feel like fucking around with the computer right now. I've been working my ass off. Fucking, it's my only day off today, so gotta get this shit done. Next question comes from Spectre One once again. Um, he asks, when do I think Home's gonna? This motherfucker must be really excited for Home, because his previous question in part one was, how does he get home? And my answer would be, just wait for it. This question here is, when is he wants a more accurate answer to when's Home coming out. Go ahead, bro. Ask anyone. No one knows. I don't work for Sony. How the fuck should I know? But all I could say is that fall this year, extended. It's not even the real version. It's not even a. It's not Home. It's the extended beta. I wouldn't be surprised if they released Home in 2010. That's Sony for you. But he wants a more accurate date. Okay, what the fuck month is in the fall? Falls March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. October's fall, right? So okay, October 31st. I'm just pulling that out of my ass. October 31st when Home coming out, okay? But it's really not. So, sometime this fall, that's what everyone hears. That's what they're telling us. No one knows for real. Call up Sony, ask them. They'll tell you the same. I don't even know if they'll tell you that. But, fall. Alright, now, same guy, Spectre1, sent me another email. It says, why does the PS3 freeze sometimes? Well, why does the Xbox 360 get the red ring of death? Because they made it like that. No, but shit, I think it happens to a select few. Because my PS3, it's frozen, maybe, I don't know, I've had it for about 2 years. Damn, it's that old. It's almost 2 years old, huh? It's a year and a bit. More than a bit. Anyway, mine's frozen maybe half a dozen times. So it's not a big issue. Why does it freeze? Well, same reason why your computer freezes. Same reason why your iPod freezes. It's just something gets fucked up. Either too much shit going on at once, or it's trying to process something, chokes up, then another thing starts processing, goes on top of it, fucking queues up, and it just gets stuck there because it doesn't know what to do. It can't continue because there's so much shit waiting to happen. It's just like, fuck it, restart my ass. But why does it sometimes freeze? Every electronic freeze, man. Get used to it. Next question, Spectre1. This motherfucker deserves an award. Fucking Spectre1, Spector1. Go at his motherfucking ass on PlayStation. This guy sent me fucking 4 or 5 emails. Anyway, he says, how do I make a video of your house and home? He laughs about when I was popping bubbles and shit. Go check for my previous video. You'll kind of understand what he's talking about. He says, how did I make a video of Home if Home's not out yet? Like, I know someone with the Home beta. So what I did is I asked that person, could I check it out? The guy was cool with it. So I got his details, checked it out, downloaded Home, and did the video from there. I wasn't impressed with Home, so after that video, I deleted Home and never went back onto his account. So there, the truth comes out. Sandman isn't really impressed with Home. But then again, it's the beta. There was nobody in it. Well, there was a couple people in it, but they were ignorant as fuck and didn't talk to me. But how did I get home if it wasn't come out? If it wasn't out, a select few has the beta, and I got it from that select few. Remember, you can game share. Game share also works with betas. All right, so I believe this is either my last or second last question. It's from Hayden Petit. Petiti. Hayden asks, hi, I own a PS3. I'm worrying about if the Xbox 360 are better. Whoa, stop. I own a PS3. I'm worrying about if the Xbox 360's graphics are better than my PS3. Is this true? Let me tell you this. The reason why games, I'm not sure about now, but as last month and the month before, whatever, not even June, before June, games on the 360 looked better than the PlayStation 3. I'm not gonna lie. The reason being is because they're developing it on the 360. So if you develop a game on that system, it's gonna look better on that system because they're porting it to another system, unless they have two separate groups working on each system. So what happens? Well, that's what happens. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. If you're developing the bitch on that 360, it's gonna look better on the 360. Why aren't they developing it for the PS3? I don't know. Because the PS3 has so much more potential. The 360 is a dying out console. I'm not being fanboyish, people. I'm sorry. There's been a big debate on the word fanboy, but I like the 360. Why do I like it? For the games that they got. I'm not hating on the 360 when I say that it's a dying out console. Microsoft did not make that console to last. Unlike Sony, they're making it to last 10 years. They're sticking to their word. PS2, it's still fucking selling, and they're still making games for PS2. They fucking cut out Xbox, the original. Just like, and they're going to do the same for 360. 360 is a dying out console because doesn't have that technological edge. They're going to cut that shit out once they release the next system. Unlike PS3, they keep their older generation consoles, and it still says it still sells. They still make money off it, so they still develop for it. Therefore, it gives it a longer lifespan. The PlayStation 3 is going to last that long. I just veered off track, but why the PS3 is more potential. If you've seen Metal Gear Solid 4, it looks fucking amazing. It's the best looking game out there, hands down. The graphics are fucking crisp and clean. Fucking, it's something different. If you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, go play it. It'll wow you. But the time that the PS3 graphics will look better than the 360 is one of it on the PS3. So, for example, exclusives and developers that really know what the fuck they're doing, and they start developing on the PS3 and porting it over back to 360. Or when the 360 dies out, PS3 is gonna be the console to fucking make on because it's the next thing. We know they'll have a better handle on it than, I guess, the next Xbox. So they just gotta start developing on the PS3. Alright, and let's see if I have another fucking question. I believe I had one on the fly. Let me give me a minute. Alright, now fuck that. Spectre1 sent me an email on my phone. But it was a copy of the one I just mentioned, so I'm not gonna go over that. Alright, so that's about it. Keep your questions coming. I'll be here next Thursday with another video answering them. Once again, I apologize for the bad editing or the no editing. I'm really not in the mood to do that right now. So I hope y'all liked it. If you have any questions, leave comments. Questions for next week, send your emails to ps3support@coachco.ca, and I'll get back to you. Peace.